This week, the canvases all have the same problem. Tattoos they regret. This is the ultimate test of raw talent. The judges will be looking for highly imaginative art that turns bad work into something your canvases can be proud of. Clock starts now.
What made you go to koi fish?
I've always wanted one, and it just never happened.
You know, I do realistic type stuff. The koi fish itself, I'm confident with it. I had traced the cover up. The bulk of the body falls right over top of it. The only challenge for me right now is to get it done in 6 hours, you know?
Shane. You got to cover up a pretty faded tattoo to begin with.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
The tattoo is clean, precise, smooth. Feel like maybe you got a little easy on it. It's kind of like a black and gray tat, but then there's a little bit of green peeking out, so you just put green everywhere.
The tattoo is solid, the cover-up works, but the actual artwork didn't line up. The head is much bigger than the tail. The tail's not big enough to propel the head. You didn't hit the mark.
In this group of 4, there's a top 2 and there's a bottom 2. Tommy and Shane, why do you think you 2 are standing here?
I would hope to think that I'm not getting eliminated yet.
Good news is you guys are in the top 2. You guys have the rest of the evening to talk with your tattoo virgin and come up with a design. Tomorrow, you'll have 6 hours to tattoo. And based on your work, one of you will be the first artist to close their shop and go home. Good luck. This was the judges' first chance to see what you can do on real live skin. We were testing your fundamentals. Steve.
This thing is super tech. Leaving these gears with the hard, heavy, textured black, it is sharp, it is clean. The small use of color, it's just right, man.
Steve and Sebastian, you guys have the top 2 tattoos. This week, we are testing your flexibility, and there is no better test than a cover-up.
Cover-ups are super difficult. We have to work with what's there already. We have to make it look like there was nothing there in the first place.
Joey, let's start with you. You won the Tattoo of the Day in the Flash Challenge. Do you think that your canvas selection put you in the top?
I picked out a harder tattoo to do, actually. I'm not here to take the easy way out.
There's no definition to the tattoo. You have the same texture everywhere.
You don't see any texture in there? On the
Dude, I see the same texture from the horn to the claw to the belly.
I definitely think there's different textures between
Not really. Literally, it's all the same color. Everything's the same. It's one big red thing.
In just a few moments, hundreds of canvases will flood this hall, and they will all want tattoos. Today, you must tattoo convention style. You have 6 hours to tattoo as many canvases as possible with the design of their choice. You'll be judged not only on how many tattoos you do, but also on the quality of your tattoos.
Oh my God.
My tattoos reflect my personality.
I know it hurts. Bam!
Overall, I'm aggressive. I definitely think that my tattoos have that blood and thunder, that glory, that tough edge. I want it to almost look like it's gonna kick you in the teeth.
Get in there.
I'm very confident that I'm gonna win this. There is no one in this competition that's gonna take that win away from me.
Scott's doing an entire chest panel. He's already knocked 2 of these gigantic tattoos out, and I'm like, I might as well just go home right now.
Scott.
Nice size tattoos, very well done. Smooth, good line work, good shading.
You are definitely shining.
If I say your name, you've earned a shop, and your spot in the competition is secure for now. Scott.
Sweet.
Jason, are you here to learn?
I'm here to win. I'm here to be the ink master. Get in line, because I'm next. What's going down?
Nothing as big as this, holy
Got my work cut out for me. I'm worried about the time ticking on me. Do I detail out these sections and this girl goes home with an unfinished tattoo? Or do I just cram a bunch of ink in here and let it look like a complete tattoo? I should have gone a lot smaller. I may have screwed myself on this one.
Today, you all went head-to-head tattooing the same subject, a pinup. Jason. Is she winking in this picture?
Her eye is actually winking right there.
That was hard to tell.
That wink, bad idea. Her eyebrow is protruding out further than the hair that covers the forehead.
One little thing on a pinup changes life.
Yeah.
That's your artistry.
Trust me, I know better.
So that know better.
This week, you're being tested on overall ability.
Overall ability is good line work, nice shading, color saturation.
Today, you must tattoo head-to-head master against apprentice.
Wow. I have to go up against this dude already. Right out the gate, I have to start setting up my game plan on how I'm gonna take him out.
For a true head-to-head battle, you must both tattoo the same subject and the same style. And that is completely up to the two of you to decide together. Damn it. For this tattoo, it's going to be a level playing field because each of you will be judged blind.
We're gonna do a purple rose for his daughter, and we put her initial in there.
Competing against Duffy is no big deal to me because I've got 20 years of experience and I'm ready to prove it. My favorite style is American traditional. I use really dark, bold lines and bright colors, and it stands the test of time.
You're not gonna get that money that easy. I'm trying to make you work for it.
I'm plowing this donkey. You guys are just holding the tail.
For your first tattoo, you're being judged on overall ability. Each of you went head-to-head with your master or apprentice. One of you will win, and one of you will lose. This is a blind critique. The judges have no idea who tattooed which tattoo. Your tattoos have been randomly assigned either number 1 or number 2. KRUSEMAN and Duffy. Traditional, anchor and rose. Tattoo number 1.
First and foremost, the design has a lot of issues. The water stands out as just being pretty jacked. You basically just put a big field of blue everywhere behind this anchor. I think it takes away from it.
Let's move on to tattoo number 2.
I like the composition of this tattoo. The black to color ratio is very nice.
It's very strong, it's very bold. It definitely fits what I consider to be a traditional tattoo.
Let's debate a win here.
I'm going with number 2. It looks very much like the person's very comfortable with this style, and this is what they do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with number 2 as well.
Number 2.
Who did tattoo number 2?
I did.
Well done. Okay, St. Mark, it's your call. What's the first elimination tattoo?
The subject matter will be the 7 deadly sins.
Ooh.
We'll be doing this in black and gray. We will be using our shaders only.
Seriously?
I always use an liner when I tattoo. An outline is the foundation of a tattoo. You can't build anything without a foundation.
St. Mark, have a seat.
It's the dumbest I ever heard in my life. Liners come to a point. It's almost impossible to only use shaders because they're flat. They're not meant for outlining. They're meant for shading. So you really have to know the tricks to really angle the needle a certain way to get a crisp, clean outline.
You'll have 6 hours to create a black and gray 7 deadly sins tattoo using only shaders. Based on your work, one of you will be the first artist to close shop. Good luck.
I'm not going to create any hard edges on this thing.
I've only been tattooing for 5 years.
It's a lot on the line. It's kind of overwhelming. If you're good at what you do, it won't be a problem.
I definitely think the judges are going to underestimate me. I have to do whatever it takes to show that I'm just as good as these veterans.
Anthony.
The shading in this tattoo is great. Look at the areas of saturated black that still make those silhouettes breathable, and then the backlight to where the demon behind it is a little bit softer. That's a great use of light and showing a really dark image, but still letting it breathe.
Going to fundamentals, it shows a lot of different techniques that you have under your belt.
Thank you.
There are 30 of you, but there's only room for 18 artists in this competition. If you impress the judges, you get a shot. If you don't impress the judges, you are out.
You're gonna have 5 hours to do as many small American traditional tattoos as you can. If you do not have the basics and the fundamentals down, you do not deserve to be here.
My butt is clenched.
Am I next? Am I next? Is he coming over here to send me home? And I'm terrified because I've only been tattooing now for 4 years, which is definitely not a long time.
Oh, you figured you'd it up even more.
What?
What is the challenge today?
American traditional, which is no white.
The things people come on this competition to do boggles my mind.
This is what you've been battling it out for. one of these 18 shops. And this season, it's Team Peck versus Team Nunez.
Oh, crazy.
You guys ready to choose the first half of your teams?
Ryan Ashley.
You doing?
I figured that was going to be a second pick because she has great artistic skills and she's very good at what she does.
There's no better way to show your fundamentals than by tattooing a style that leaves you no room for errors. Illustrative black work. Ooh. Using only lines of different lengths and widths, you must create texture, depth, and contrast in your image. Since there's no color or shading, the smallest flaw in your fundamentals will be obvious.
Line work, cake. I'm ready to prove myself.
Your shop will create one tattoo on the same canvas. Only one of you can tattoo at a time, and you must switch artists every hour.
Just basically double up that top thumb line. And I'm gonna go over a lot of these. Just don't change nothing.
I'm not used to anybody telling me, don't do this or don't do that.
Nice, beautiful.
It's kind of hard to step back and let someone else take the reins, but I'm doing it because I'm doing whatever it takes to win this thing.
Of course, yours is looking perfect.
It's gonna get a lot cooler. Some tricks in store.
I see DJ is using a mag. I'm shocked straight off the bat.
DJ's using a Magnum.
Is he?
Just pushing it like a liner, but it's still not the same as lining.
A lining needle is a group of needles that are tightly put together like this. A mag are needles that are put in between each other and make this shape.
So he's using a mag to essentially emulate like 5 single line needles?
Yeah.
That's kind of weak, dude.
Being allowed to use a mag in this challenge would mean that you could do multiple tiny lines that are perfectly spaced with much less work than pulling individual lines. This is not cool.
Pulling lines with a mag? Who the
These artists might be a little jealous they didn't think of this trick first.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. So dope, dude. It looks shaded. That was the whole point.
Old Town, guess what? You cheated. You used a mag. You're going to the bottom.
Today, you had to prove your fundamentals. Bubba, this challenge was designed to test your weaknesses. Old Town Inc., you're up first. Bubba, how's it being back?
I feel like I've been preparing to come back here since I left. I'm ready for it.
This is a very clean, very legible, very strong illustration. Technically, the lines look clean. The varying line weights are used smartly, and from a distance, you do create shading with using only small lines.
Little reactions over there. What's going on?
They used a mag. I mean, I would have used a mag too if I could have. We all would have.
You guys just didn't think about it. You guys are mad because you didn't think about it.
No, we did. We followed the rules, though.
We followed the rules, too.
Dragging the mag. I mean, it is a way to make lines. I think it's smart.
It is lines.
Every single spot.
Yeah, but the same effect that they did with the mag, I went through and I did it with a single needle. A lot of us did.
This is a game, and if you're smarter than your opponent, oh well.
I will tell you this, I'm pretty sure that these guys aren't going home. You will have 6 hours to tattoo any style, any subject matter.
In this industry, a lot of people, even though there are competitions, they tend to kind of shy away from it. So when they see me come in being competitive, they're like, oh, this dude's just an asshole. It's like, nah, man, if there's a prize to win, I'm gonna win it.
I'm gonna come in here as public enemy #1 with a hell of a bullseye on my back.
A lot of people are gonna look at me and go, oh boy.
I've won every award you can, and one of the last ones left on my list is to win the title of Ink Master.
I want to be on DJ's team. I'd love to work with him.
Next up.
I love the flow and the composition and the way that it fits the arm.
I would be gunning for this person.
If this is my buddy Josh, he's a beast.
Today, you had to tattoo whatever you thought would earn you a spot on one of the teams. Based only on your tattoos, each of you has been ranked by the judges and coaches. Second ranked tattoo of the day.
Yes. Yeah, baby.
Josh, which team do you pick?
As much as I got to go with DJ, I got to take a teammate too. And Matt kills him, so I got to go with Team DJ.
Mr. Payne.
Welcome aboard. Artists, there are 22 of you here, but only 9 spots available on each team.
Nobody has a spot on a team yet. Nobody's in this competition. 4 people. Go home.
Your first shot to make a team is happening right now. From strategy to specialty, these coaches rival each other in every way. Today, you must tattoo in one of the coaches' completely opposing specialties, black and gray or new school. The subject matter is entirely up to you.
Nice.
You'll have 6 hours to tattoo.
New school shark.
My strong points come out in a new school tattoo more than a black and gray. I'm gonna win off a style that I don't even do. Back home, I'm comfortable. People know who I am, people know what I do. I realize that no one gives a who I am here, but I'm a war machine and they're gonna remember me.
And let's look at the next one.
Party Shark.
It's simple, super well executed, clearly at the top of the pack.
It definitely is a standout.
Thank you.
Today, you had to tattoo an either clean or Christian specialty to earn a spot on one of the teams. Based only on your tattoos, each of you has been ranked by the judges and coaches. Let's bring up the next ranked tattoo. Congratulations, Tony. Which team do you pick?
I ride for the underdog, and right now it's 2 versus 1, so I'm going to clean.
Go ahead and stand behind your coach.
We got a battle going.
Coaches are here to help you succeed. They've proven themselves as masters. And now you must step up your game and tattoo in their specialty. Black and gray.
Got this. Got this.
Don't make a mud puddle. If I have to sit there and look at it 3 times to figure out where the hand is because the hand's the same color as the background, that's a fail. Just do things that are clear, that are obvious. Give yourselves a fighting chance against the best in the room if you're not.
Laura.
Hi.
A couple areas of this tattoo show shining examples of great shading, where the hair is black and it goes into those eyebrow wrinkles. You've got multi-tones, you've got transition from dark to light. That application right there does not exist in the lower part of this tattoo at all. You've got to be able to do what you can do through the entire tattoo.